The thing about dealing with young guys, when pressure kicks in, especially Arsenal, we've had a very bad history of capitulating when pressure kicks in.
Reckless talk. Son of a gangster. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
All right, so morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Don from Kenya Goodness TV. I'm back again with another videos. I'm here with my man Kwame. So it's one of the toughest games, but that I think we are going to, tackle this weekend, this Sunday, 7:30 East African time.
Yes.
Arsenal versus Liverpool. So it's a home game and it's a must-win game. Big guy, man. What do you make of it? Are you scared? Are you looking forward to it? Going that we've been having some very crazy.
Yeah. We have a lot to prove. Klopp has nothing to prove. For the first time, he's leaving having done everything he can do. Klopp is in the same league as Mourinho, as Pep, as Ancelotti. He's proved himself. He's been to several finals. In the Champions League, he's won a Champions League. So he's in the elite level. Arteta has not proven himself. Granted, I predicted it, so did many other Gunners fans. It was not economically practical to buy. If a 28-year-old Tony is being sold for £100 million, how much will a Haaland type cost?
Cost now,
over January. So it's ridiculous, and I think it's one of the best things that has happened because I think Chelsea are the ones who set the trend. Last time in the last transfer window when they bought Mudryk for almost 90 million pounds,
and Caicedo
and all that, and throwing them money. All of a sudden, everybody's like, "Oh, England have money," and so they messed up the market. So I think this was one of the best things to show guys. Look, we don't need to spend stupid money. If you're not giving us a good deal, then it won't work. But I feel like Arteta, best of what he has achieved so far, I think he has something up his sleeve, and he has something to prove. You remember we had that hoodoo of not beating Man City. So every time we try to beat them, they beat us. Every time we try to beat them, they beat us. But we won them in the Community Shield, and then again we won them
in the Premier League, the first leg.
So that was a good mental block.
Right.
I feel like this is one of those. I think it's a bit foolhardy or emotional to consider the season lost, but from a psychological perspective, if we lose it, the momentum could shift because Klopp is going. We could give these guys a lot of morale. So to clip their wings, this is sort of like a must win, but there are so many must wins this season because there's Tottenham, there's
Man City.
Aston Villa, there's Man City. There's no easy teams, and so if you allow the gap to be too big, there's no guarantee that Arsenal will play the whole season without losing. So the bigger the gap, because if you see, if the gap is 8 points, if they lose, they're still 5. And it doesn't mean that they will drop any points. You see, they can drop points against the top 4.
Right.
You see, and that can be either way. You see. So I think based off the pain of not winning the Premier League last time, and then the pain of the last time when we just missed out on top 4, there's a learning curve for the boys. Granted, we might learn very quickly how important front 3 is.
Right.
When you look at our stats, we're dominating games. Our defense has improved. We are creating chances, but our conversion rate we are number 12 in the league in terms of on the box conversion.
And just to pick it up from there, I see us beating Liverpool. I see us beating Liverpool tomorrow. Ask me why. Now, if you look at the games we played, the first time we actually went to Anfield, we drew that game. But that game we actually had it in our hands. If not from some silly mistakes that the defense made, that's a game that would have won. Think of it critically. Then look at the FA Cup. the one that we lost, the one that we were bundled out by Liverpool just recently. You know, we created so many chances. In fact, that game, but there was a game that we ought to have buried long time ago.
Yes.
So, like, one thing I know for sure, as much as yes, Liverpool is a good side, Klopp is signing off. You know, of course, he psyched up the team. Guys want to give him the guys want to give him a good send off. But I feel like tactically, but they're speaking, I feel like we stand a better chance. We stand a better chance.
There's one. I want to be the devil's advocate, right? And if there's anybody I trust tactically as a young manager in the Premier League, apart from people like, you know, I follow Alonso for Bayer Leverkusen, and the Michel, the Girona coach. I think Arteta has the goods. Since because of FFP, we have been forced to wait until the summer. But Arsenal, Chelsea are classic examples of course, we are a bit ahead in terms of the learning curve of the youth. But Chelsea has proven that it doesn't matter how much money you spend. When you buy youth, it will take them some time to build the chemistry, right? Now, the pressure of missing out on winning the Premier League by dropping points in the final hurdle, I know that's eating away at the youth. And they went to Dubai. Then they are the ones who've had the longest break because they were kicked out of
the FA Cup.
FA Cup. And I am quietly confident that playing at home with our crowd and Arteta's genius that he's used all those days, because there are many
days.
It's almost like a pre-season.
I
think he's working on the confidence of those young boys, because I think theirs is now more mental.
It's more mental, by the way.
All of a sudden, all the front are not scoring. From Smith Rowe to
Saka,
Martinelli to Saka, and now
Jesus.
It's Jesus hitting the post. You know, like, I don't know, they've just lost what they had last season.
I mean, talk about Jesus. Even the game we played versus just recently, this game we played versus which team was it? The one that we won 2-1. I don't know. I'm forgetting this team, but it was a Premier League. Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
Did you see how many chances Jesus missed? In fact, by the thank God he scored, because that guy pissed so many.
Because the fear factor is, and you see that's the difference between the Henry and Patrick Vieira era. There was a fear factor. When Henry or Bergkamp or Will Todd or, you know, all those attackers we had, when they were in the box, you knew Perez, something is about to happen.
Right.
You know? Scoring goals was not the need. The defense was not as strong as ours now, but scoring. So that's what I don't know how Arteta is going to do it. But I feel like that's what he's trying to achieve with the current young squad. If there's any classic example any experienced coach can give, is the mental fortitude over the 22-year-old is not very strong.
100%.
Like right now, you've just told me that Tottenham has scored, and if they win their game, there'll be similar points with us. So there's that pressure. There's the pressure of the Liverpool game.
Game.
So and it's almost like a three-way horse race, but Tottenham is coming strong.
They are coming strong, by the way. They are coming strong. So, like, you know, that's the thing about dealing with young guys. When pressure kicks in, especially Arsenal, we've had a very, very bad history of capitulating when pressure kicks in. So, of course, these are young guys. Last season, by the way, there were some big lessons that we definitely learned.
We fell apart at the last hurdle.
I'm just praying that this time, these boys, well, they're still growing into men, but I just pray and hope that, you know.
Can I ask you a silly question?
Yeah.
As an Arsenal fan, I know both of us, it's a must-win game. But should we not win? Is it the end of the world?
It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world.
Handle it,
but for me, honestly, if we lose tomorrow's game, we'll be now 8 points by the behind Liverpool. And definitely Pep, You know, the funny thing is we are competing against coaches who've been there, who've done it. They have all the experience, but they have knowing what it means by the
players
and the
depth
to win the Premier League. So if we're to lose tomorrow's game, Liverpool 8-point lead, are we catching up with those guys?
How do you think it will affect the mentality of the kids?
Oh, bro, man, it will definitely affect them.
Crush them.
It will definitely crush them. And then now see us now, you know, now just focusing on the top 4. But anyway, let me just read some couple of stats. You actually we go through the head-to-head record. The last 5 games actually we've had with Liverpool. So recently, FA Cup, they beat us 2-0. It was a home game. We went at Anfield. We drew them 1-1. Then last season, by the way, we drew them 2-2. Remember this game towards the end season. You know, these are among the games that, you know, we started now capitulating. Liverpool, West Ham, and Southampton. And then home last season, I think I was here by the watching that game with you. Yeah, we beat them 3-2. And then at Anfield, they beat us 2-0. So looking at this head-to-head record, we seem to be balanced. And me, I think I'm confident, but I'm confident that Liverpool is a team that we can.
No, we can beat them.
We can beat them.
Even admitted in the press conference.
Yeah.
We dominated them.
Yeah.
The only thing that we didn't do is convert.
Yes.
You see, for them, they got one chance, one goal. One chance, one goal.
Yeah.
So that's what I don't know how Arteta will teach it or cajole them into doing.
Yep.
So that's the thing. But I think with the crowd, and we've had so much time to work on the mentality. Let me be positive. Let me just say that Arteta always has all these clever gimmicks of inspiring the guys to score, and I'm sure he knows where the weaknesses are better than us.
Oh yeah,
better than us.
We are just fans, but they were just giving. But you see all these things we are saying here. It's not like, you know, we're just giving our thoughts and our insights. Of course, Mikel Arteta, but they knows.
Yeah, him is a real technocrat.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to setting it up.
Yeah. You know. So all these are just opinions. These are opinions. So yeah, what are your score predictions for this game? Tough one, yeah.
2-1, Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1.
For me, I see as just like last season when we met at home. I think I watched that game with you here. 3-2 to Arsenal.
It will be a high-scoring game.
A high-scoring game for sure. It will be a high-scoring game. Yeah. Anyway, you guys drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Let us know your score prediction. I think we're shooting a video after this. They are predicted lineup or our preferred lineup.
Liverpool. This time we are finishing you.
Come on, you Gunners.